step myself away, and I can't take. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Ooh. Yeah, buddy.
Welcome back to Movie Club, people. We're doing episode 3 of His Dark Materials. Bare spy shit going on this time. There's no snacks today, which is a bit disappointing for us.
It's literally it's going down.
Yeah,
by every episode.
we started
the first
you
episode. It was snacks
all
everywhere.
in abundance,
and then the second one was like a couple. Yeah,
it's like you know when you go around, someone you got family around for Christmas, so you try everything looks tidy and clean. You got bare food. Try and make out like yeah, I've had a good year. As soon as they're gone, you're back to scraps. Nothing. The table's bare.
like
you're eating cereal for dinner. Like that's us right now.
But what's crazy? Normally people go the other way around. You know, when you start with nothing,
and you start getting money, it starts coming up.
But we
started up at the top. We blew our budget day one, and now we got nothing.
Now we're broke.
It's January, man. Like, what can you expect?
Exactly.
But yeah, we're on episode 3 now. Ben's turned into a supervillain as well. He's got the hood up and that, so expect some dark comments, maybe.
I am your father.
Yeah, come on, man. He's not even seen the film. Dude, that's the disappointing thing about that. He say that. He doesn't even know who says that. But yeah, we're starting off with Lyra's in a van. She's been taken.
Yep.
It's all looking a bit mad.
Yep.
I actually thought that was going to go somewhere. I thought that was going to be a whole, right, she's kidnapped now. And there's going to be all this bad shit happening to her. But boom, she's straight out of the van. Mm-hmm. Which sort of carries on with what we were saying last time. Like, this show moves quick.
Very quick.
This show moves quick. They don't fuck around with she's in the van, there's stuff happening in the van, she's finding stuff. She's in the van for a second, boom, she's out the van now. Yeah. The Egyptians have got her. Was that expected?
Yeah, I kind of did. I knew she wouldn't get taken all the way. So I kind of knew that they would come through. Yeah, so the Egyptians, what's his name again? Tony.
Costa.
Yeah, he came for him and Benjamin.
Yeah.
Came through and
they sort of came on like a road one as well.
Yeah, because
they come bellies up and that, busting down the doors, just banging them up. I quite like that.
Yeah,
I sort of the Egyptians. Yeah, see when they do little scenes like that, I feel like alright. I still can't get a grasp of who they are because if they're gypsies, maybe they're based on gypsies. I was thinking at first. I don't know. They sort of
it makes sense.
They sort of try. They're trying to do the badness thing, but they're not really on it. They're on it a bit, like the way they stop the van, they open the doors, they get her out, but they're not really, going too far with beating them up and doing stuff. Whereas I think if you're the type of person that you're going to be stopping vans and hunting them down and getting them back, you're kidnapping them now, and they kidnapped one.
Yeah, they took,
I don't know. I just feel like they're not really on crud enough for my liking.
But I mean, it's. I feel like it's realistic. I feel like I'm kind of the opposite because I feel like it is realistic with gypsies, like modern gypsies, which is they mind their own business, they do their own thing. But then if you kind of interfere with their way of life, they will come for you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they don't take it too far. I don't personally. I haven't had any encounter with. I mean, I know a few, but I haven't had any encounter with them. Mostly decent.
Then they're not quite gypsies, are they? The way they did that, I think that was more of like a road thing.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what gypsies would do, which is like okay, now
we're gonna stop your van. We're gonna
interfere. So now we're looking for you because you have to understand also that Tony and Benjamin they shouldn't even be doing that because you remember when they came back, the mom was like, tell me again how you found the van. Yeah. And like, we're just chilling. Yeah. So they shouldn't have been doing that. So it's Tony and Benjamin, they're more like, we're not doing enough. Yeah. So we should be doing it.
So that's what I'm saying. Though. If you're the type of person to be in that mind frame,
I
just think they'd be doing more stabbing people up like
I don't think so.
I feel like bats and stuff.
No, but I feel like they're not. But they're not.
They got guns in this world.
Yeah. Marisa shoots. We'll get there.
But yeah, I'm thinking they.
Remember, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about.
No, but we'll get to it. But if there are guns in, I think they should have. They're the type of people that would have guns. They'd be turning up with shotguns and stuff. I just feel like it should be a bit more darker. But I get it's BBC.
I get not even that. I feel like I get why it's not. I get why it's not because they're not. They don't want to cause harm. That's the thing. They don't want to. Like I said, I feel like in modern day world, gypsies in general are I mean, they might get a few of them just moving mad, doing like the kids anyway.
But them as people, just
for the most people, just doing their own thing. And when it then interfere, that's when they will come for you. But then because they're not the kind of people that would cause trouble anyway, they won't take it too far. That's what I believe anyway. I don't know them well enough in real life to confirm or deny. I genuinely, but
I'm disappointed with them characters, me myself anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
But then they take Lyra, and now Mrs. Coulter's pissed.
Yeah.
She goes to the college.
Yeah.
To the master.
Yeah.
And the master kind of snitched.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say that.
Why did snitch?
I was about to say
I rated him at first, but
but I was like, why did he say anything?
He didn't have to say nothing.
He didn't have to say nothing because he doesn't have it. Lyra is not in the college.
By the way, what we're talking about is she's come to the college now. She's asking, where's Lyra?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I gave her to you to look after, which I rated at first. I'm like, I gave her to you to look after her and now she's gone. So you tell me, basically trying to say, you tell me where she is. Yeah.
But then he lets on that he's given her this Alethiometer.
Which I don't see why. Like I asked the question.
Have we explained what the Alethiometer is?
Yeah, so I think we have, but let's say again for,
It's this compass basically that tells you what you want to know.
Yeah.
But no one knows how to use it unless you've been doing years of training. You still have to read books.
Read books, yeah.
But it's very important. There's not many of them.
Yeah.
And she's got one. Lyra, the main character's got one. So, and the master has just told the bad guy, Mrs. Coulter, that she has one.
Because that's what I'm trying to say.
And she would have never known. She would have never known.
Why? Because if she searched the whole college, it wouldn't be there because it's not there. And there's books of...
Even she found the book that's about them, but then put together, you must have one. Yeah. She's just like, why do you have this?
Yeah, and he could have been like, well, I just have it. I'm just reading about it.
Yeah.
It didn't... I feel like he did... I asked the same question. He didn't have to say anything about the Alethiometer.
I don't rate him anymore. Yeah.
But then after that, like, well, you've done the most you can do. So, which that makes no sense because, okay, let's say he was his snakes to save Jordan College. But then at the end,
no, he didn't. They just fuck up the place anyway.
But at the end, he then goes, "Well, you've done the worst that you can do. So do whatever you want." And then messed up the place. So it didn't make no sense. Why? Do you get what I'm saying? Because at the end, I think he asked her, "Tell me where Jordan, tell me where Lyra is." And then he was like, "Well, you've done the worst you can do, or something, or I'm gonna tear this place down." And then he was like, the master was like, "Oh, you've already taken Lyra, you've done what you can do, so do whatever you want."
He said, "No, that's not the worst they can do."
You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't tore the whole place down.
Even though they know she's not there.
Yeah, which then made no sense of why he would snake anyway, because if he was snaking to save Jordan College, then it would make sense.
Yeah. But now they've just fucked up your whole place
anyway. And then they've snaked anyway.
Now they know that she's got the Alethiometer.
Which
so pointless. Yeah. Just a dickhead move from him.
I thought the same as well.
I don't like him anymore.
He's still calm.
I think he should die.
Wow, bro, come on. Come on.
That's how it is, though.
No, come on. He saved her life for 12 years.
Not really.
Yeah, he's just really. He looked after her. I could be like, nah. When Lord Azra came, like, nah.
Yeah, but Azra would fuck him up. Azra would fuck him up.
No, he wouldn't.
Is he?
No, he wouldn't.
Azra's higher than him.
No, he's not.
I think he is. I think he's on another level. He's on another level. Like, he can't tell him what to do, but I think he knows more than him.
Definitely, yeah. He's more of a. He basically
told him to sit down and listen to him when he done the presentation.
Yeah, the master is confined by the limits that the magisterium have set. Yeah.
Whereas Azra
just doesn't care. So he knows what the master knows, and he knows more. So definitely, if you're talking about knowledge, definitely, Azra knows more. Yeah.
But what I want to touch on as well is because she's pissed now that she's got the Alethiometer, the compass.
Yeah.
What do you think the compass actually does?
I feel like, the show that at the end, it tells, basically, it lets you know what is happening.
But is that
even though you don't... I feel like
there's more to it than that. I feel like there's more to it than it tells you what you want to know. Like, she's going to open up at one point, it's going to shoot laser beams and shit. Or like, do you know what would be sick if you could open it up and... I think it's got something to do with... I still think that the dust thing has something to do with the demons, and the demons has something to do with... I think they're linked somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
Then maybe there's a way of controlling what your demon is with it or something. Because there was a point that they touched on where they're talking about he was saying, your Pan's gonna settle. And she was like, nah, Pan, I don't want Pan to ever settle. He will always be able to change.
Yeah.
And so does he. I reckon that might be like foreshadowing something at a later date where he won't settle. There's something special about, or she can maybe it's something to do, I don't know.
Yeah.
But something to do with having control over what he can turn into and not settling, and that will be an advantage.
Yeah, I guess so. I could. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I never thought about that, but I kind of I get where you're coming from, and that'd be cool though. Yeah,
But are they going to go that deep into what? Because if there's all these books on being able to read this compass, I get that. Yeah, it's a bit complicated knowing what the symbols are to work out what's happening, but there must be more to it.
because he even said
must be.
what's his name again, Father Ma, or the old guy with the beard and all that. He even said that each symbol means
Infinite
things.
Yeah.
So it's not like a one thing means one thing. So it could be anything. So at the time, whatever you wanted to whatever you wanted to mean, but it could mean anything at any time.
But is it just a knowledge thing? Is it just telling you things?
I
or
feel
can
like
it
it is,
actually
though.
create things and do things? Is there other compasses that have different powers?
I don't know. But by the way, I finally saw the thing they're talking about. I finally watched the intro.
The intro where you see the different worlds.
Yeah,
finally,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It only took 3 episodes.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean now?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think it would be cool. But the thing is, you don't want to overcomplicate things.
True.
You don't want to just do a lot of things. You don't want to.
Then it becomes too messy.
Yeah, it's like,
You're not actually going that deep enough into
just kind of
stories.
just
touching on bits and covering, covering too many areas.
Yeah.
But talking about settling and whether hers will settle or not, that's something that annoyed me. Pan said, "I want to settle as a mole." A mole. I'd slap my kid if I wanted to settle
But
as
he's
a
a
mole.
kid though. That's my point. That's why in the first time you were saying that should be lion.
Mole.
It should be lion kids with lions and stuff. Kids don't think like that.
But she's there as well. Like she doesn't really know them at this point, and she's talking to this guy. When you're talking to new people, you sort of want to have a perception of yourself. And she's there chatting her. Yeah,
She's a kid.
She's not having anything of what he says. No, Pan ain't gonna settle. Blah blah blah. And Pan just comes along and goes, "I'm gonna be a mole." Now, shut up, bro. You've just ruined all credibility. This girl.
You're ruining it.
Ruining it. Like, nah. I was pissed when he said that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah,
Pan.
I didn't. I feel like that's fine. I don't know. You just Pan. I like Pan. Pan is cool. Pan is just a little guy just chilling about. But anyway, I was going to talk about the portal. You know when
I want to get into this.
When I was thinking about this, are the portals are they always in like different hidden places? Because imagine just walking one day and just step through a portal. And next thing you know, you get into a place like zombies. Like what? You say, what's happening here?
And then can they come through?
Yeah, anyone could go
as long as they know the portal.
Yeah. So
by the way, what we're talking about, we mentioned it last time. There's one character who's a G.
Yeah.
But he knows about these portals that cross over to the different worlds, which is what we were saying earlier about in the beginning titles. You can see that there are different worlds. But it only seems to be him that knows about these portals.
His name is
it's not
Boreal.
part of it's not really a part of the story.
Boreal.
Is that his name? Boreal. Yeah, that's a sick name. It's like Oreo, but that's not so cool now. I didn't think.
No, it's not Oreo.
It's like
Boreal.
Oreo.
Like Boreal.
It's like Boreal. Oreo. Nah, not cool anymore. But he knows about He knows about portals, and even though it's not a part of the story, it's gonna be a part of the story.
Definitely, yeah.
It's gonna be a part of the story.
I think that is the whole story. That you go through different places.
He's doing the underlying main story, basically.
For sure.
And all of this is just the characters we're following to keep it light.
Yeah.
But he's doing an interesting thing. He's searching for the guy that we heard about at the beginning, the dead guy with the head. But he found the skull and it's like, nah, that's not him. He's not dead. So someone else has been crossing portals, which was pissing him off because he's like, that's my thing. I'm the portal guy.
Yeah.
Like,
but then turns out the person is from.
Yeah.
It turns out
it took me a little while I had to rewatch that bit and sort of listen to the conversation
it turns out
again.
the person is not even from it's not from Boreal's world. It's from
he's from our world and he's gone to
there. But then Boreal's like he has a demon.
Yeah, he's got a big massive
ego,
offspring in it. Yeah, he's got a massive.
So but then the guy that he was talking to may be saying that if you cross the portal, maybe
you acquire
a demon. So it's like it was a little bit. But then that puts my question. My next question is, demons, did they really have a purpose? Like, what did they actually do?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. There must be more to them. And plus, if you acquire it, when you cross the portal now, does it just appear? Does it grow from something? Does it? What? How? I don't get it. When you give birth to a person, do you give birth to the demon as well?
Maybe your demon gives birth to the demon. I don't know. But my point, did they really like? Maybe it's third episode. Maybe I'm asking too much of a question. 3 episodes in, but do they really have a purpose? Like, what is their
just there?
Are they just there doing what you're doing, kind of basically mimicking what you're doing? Or is it like I could be fighting, for example, and I'm losing, but my demon is hella strong. So he starts beating that demon, and now I'm beating this person. If that's the case,
that happens later in the episode.
no, it was still the guy that did it. It was still Benjamin that did it.
But whatever happens to the demon, like,
yeah, I get.
And as soon as he breaks out, the bird sort of.
Yeah, but then which means the demon is useless. That's my point. If the bird broke out and then he breaks out,
but then he wasn't really losing against her. He only really started losing when. So basically, one of the
we jumped.
yeah, but it makes sense to do this now. One of the Costa boys gets into a fight
Benjamin,
with.
He shot him. That's what I'm telling you. There's a gun. Don't remember.
Oh, did she shoot him?
Yeah, with that long ass.
Oh yeah, she does have a gun. She does have a gun. She shoots him, but they're having a fight, and so then their demons are fighting. When he breaks free, his demon breaks free, but then he's not really losing against her. Them two fighting, but as soon as her demon grabs his demon, he's now can't breathe, and it's getting its wing ripped off, so he feels like his arm's getting pulled. So yeah, they sort of have
because
that.
She shot him.
Yeah,
he shot him. No, Mrs. Coulter shot Benjamin, and then Benjamin fell. That's when he fell. That was when his demon fell as well.
And then the monkey was on
and
top.
The monkey was on top of the
and
demon.
she was moving like the monkey.
She had some.
Yeah, it's like
what was
like
that?
The pressure point thing. Just doing some nah, it was a bit mad.
It was very weird.
She was doing some Naruto moves there, definitely.
So and then that's my point. He's one that broke free. If it was like a case of the demon broke free, and then he breaks free, then I could get. Because if not, basically, I get that's the point.
It's a bit of a liability.
The demon is you. I get that,
but that just gives you extra chance to get hurt.
Because it is a bit of a liability.
You know what it is? You see the woman in the car when in the last episode he grabbed her butterfly and now she's she was fine.
Yeah,
you fucked up by having a butterfly.
Exactly, and also
it's a weakness.
And also, even when Mrs. Coulter beat up Lyra in the beginning, it was the monkey that started beating up Pan.
Yeah.
Mrs. Coulter didn't touch. Yeah, she didn't touch Lyra. It was the monkey that started,
and it fucked up her demon. And then she's on the floor.
I feel like it's a liability.
They're a liability. I don't like demons anymore. They're not cool unless you've got a leopard.
Yeah,
everyone's demons are pussies. It's annoying.
It's a snake though. Boro got a snake.
It's a small snake. It's not like a python or.
But it didn't come out fully though. It came out like a.
You can see how big its head is.
But cobras, they're like tiny, and then when they're now.
Yeah, but it's not a cobra though, is it?
Wait, man, I don't know. I'm just look, man. I'm just trying to.
You're saying but it's this snake. It's not any of them snakes. It's just it's like a grass thing. Or something. It's probably not even poisonous.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's boring. It's boring. It's definitely.
I don't get that you just gassing this guy too much.
It's gas though. Don't try it.
He was until I found out his name was. I didn't know his name was Boreal. I wasn't really paying attention.
Carlo Boreal, apparently.
Nah.
But yeah. Point is, I don't think they have a purpose. But anyway, so now I think we jumped after the guy
crossing the portals, and we found that he's from our world, gone to theirs. He's acquired a demon, so now they're gonna try hunt him down, which makes sense. Then it go. Have you got something else to say on that?
No, I think that's it. And then after that, I think they've now found because before he even crossed the portal, he went to that guy saying, what's it called?
He lives in a weird place.
Guy.
As well.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he tells the person to find
Yeah, that's his job now. Yeah,
his job now to find them.
Because he's got that's it. So the guy who crosses portals, he's got a wife and a kid.
Yeah.
Who live in our world, and he's got a detective now.
Looking for, and I feel the wife is mentally challenged. I feel like it has.
She's mental because she probably knows about
that
world.
And
no one believes
crazy. So they think she's mental, but she's probably normal. But just when you know so much. I feel like people don't get you, they just classify you as mental. Like you're going crazy. So but I feel like
she knows about that world there, and so people say she's crazy. And now Boreal has got a detective from our world to go find her and her son. Yeah. So that's gonna be an important part of it. That's definitely gonna be.
And then I think the officers, obviously because they the magisterium.
They're looking for Lyra.
So they send police to the to the boat. And they jump the boat. Lyra can get annoying, man. I get that she's a kid, but it gets a little bit annoying. Like after they bought the boat and they nearly found her, she's like,
and she jumps up. She comes up on top of the boat, running around, crying.
It can't save me. after that's after she uses the lithometer on water. She jumps off trying to get to let. But my point is when they were doing the boat thing and after the search and they nearly caught her, but then they didn't catch her, which is classic movie thing. This is like,
they're like knocking right at the wall where her face is, and then they just go, let's
go. Classic movie. But anyway, it's cool.
Them dogs would have found her.
Yeah, definitely. They were on job. They were on job. But after she comes out, you can't save me. I'm not safe anywhere.
Shut up.
Anyway, I was like, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
who are you? You're lucky to be here. Get off then. Go. Where you gonna go? You don't know where you are. We've been on a boat for however long. In the middle of nowhere, it's a field.
The only time you went away alone, you got caught by goblins.
True. You had one chance. It was just like, go do you. Go do that. Go get cool.
Yeah, I'm saying. So don't even try it. But I know she's a kid, so I
Pisses
can't.
me off.
But I was like, yeah. But then again, I just want to say one thing. I was right. Last episode, I was saying that Mrs. Coulter was Finger's mom.
True.
But you guys didn't say nothing. But I was right.
True.
I was that guy.
I still don't believe
Say
it.
no more. I just want to say it. I'm just that guy.
I
see Fizz.
I don't believe
I see the future. Come to me, tell me what you need, and I think
they're wrong about that.
Nah, I don't think so. Come on, she said everything. That she was Egyptian mom, Egyptian what's it called, nurse.
I think they might be related.
Nah, she is the mom, bro. They said it already. Don't take it away from me. That's because she didn't clock it and I did. Like, nah, she's not the mom. She is the mom. Because even how she reacted, well, she's just crazy though. She's kind of
even if that's her mom, she's crazy.
She's very psycho. Because when she ripped the beds.
Yeah, she gets pissed off, tears up the bed, and she's walking on the edge of that building. Yeah. And you think she's gonna commit suicide. And she's drinking beer.
She's just weird.
She's depressed. She's very depressed.
Like literally, it's kind of cool how the monkey kind of like closed the door. And it's like,
I clocked that.
It's mad.
Her relationship with the monkey is weird.
I feel they need to
get
expand on
and that. the guy touched on that. He the guy with the beard on the boat, when they're talking about the demon settling, he was like, yeah, I could never understand why hers is a monkey.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, what does that mean? You can understand why hers is a monkey? Like, does that mean something? Because I've not seen anyone else with a monkey.
I get.
There's no one else with a monkey. Is that a special thing to have a monkey? Does that mean something?
I feel like he's maybe saying that the way she is and the monkey is not. I don't know.
Like certain animals represent certain personality traits or how important you are as a person or something like that. And so to have a monkey is like a prestigious thing. I get Azrael having the leopard. That makes sense. So in that way then, if they settle at a certain point in your life, is the rest of your life determined somehow? Because it knows all of this stuff's going to happen in your life and you're going to be this person throughout it. And so this is the demon that represents the rest of your life and how you're going to be in it.
I think so. I think it's like, once you grow, I feel at some point, you just kind of now a thing like you're now you really. You could still grow, but you don't really change that much.
No, but there's like, what I'm saying is you as a person maybe, but also like what you're gonna do in life.
No, but I don't think
because Ezra is a person.
Yeah, but I
hasn't really got a personality. It's what he's doing.
Yeah, but I don't think your demon determines what you would do. Just
not determines it, but sort of is a representation of that.
I feel like it's.
I think it might be. I think having like certain animals is like an important thing. It's like no one has that unless you're like if you were a king, then because life already knows you're gonna be a king. Because you're born into a royal family and stuff.
Oh, so now you're lion.
So now you have a lion. And she has a monkey, and maybe that means something. And they're like,
okay, I see where you're coming from. But then that would mean that's just who you are. Okay.
Do you know what I mean, though? Yeah. Like, then that sort of means, even though you don't know what's going to happen in your life, the dust or whatever determines your demon does know what's going to happen in your life. And it's given you the right demon to portray that. It's a bit of a deeper one. Still.
Yeah. I didn't think about that still.
I've just clocked that now. But, yeah, he mentioned that about the monkey, and Lyra's moaning. She knows that the bad guy is her mum now. It's all going a bit mad. Yeah. And then them flybugs come. Spy flies.
Yeah, so
spy flies.
That's the thing. Okay, you saying that I don't get the tech in this world. So because they don't have phones.
They're old. They're really old.
They don't have phones because it's the other guy is that the Beauregard has fun because obviously he's now in our world.
Yeah,
so has a
but,
phone.
and he's got computer and stuff.
Yeah,
in that world.
exactly.
But as soon as he comes back to this
He
world,
doesn't.
no phone,
Yeah, so but they don't have phones, but they have
cars
spy bug.
and but the spy bug is something they said it's really old.
Yeah, it is like
So
abomination.
did they
kind
used
of
to
thing.
have technology sort of things like
Because that's really
but there's spirit in
proper.
it. There's a spirit. It's like a magic thing.
He said,
And they have mentioned
the Egyptian
witches.
lady said it.
They've mentioned witches.
Oh yeah.
So I think there is an element to
Of
have
magic
like, this
or
old
something.
magic and witches and stuff of like the world how it used to
Okay.
be, and maybe it's lost its magic now.
So
but
now it's like
still
more
there.
civilized, but now it's just like our world basically, where it's like magic. If we bring it back to Africa, right? What we should do like magic like back in the day, but
Shamans
now
and
it's
stuff.
with like civilization is now being kind of looked down on.
Yeah.
And it's called black magic, and it's like.
But really,
you know,
that was just part of the culture.
But that was part of the culture back in the day. So I think okay, I kind of see it.
There's some sort of element of that going on.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Colt is tapped into it.
Yeah.
She's got these flyers that are illegal, but these spy flyers come, and of course they find Lyra and the useless demons again. Right? Why do you have these demons? You've got there's bare Egyptians that have got birds as demons.
Why couldn't they catch them?
And they didn't catch the fly, and so now they know where they are.
Yeah.
The demons piss me off.
Yeah.
The demons are pointless so far.
Yeah.
And then from there is the part where we mentioned earlier. So we
Yeah.
skipped a bit. The fight happens.
Yeah.
Someone
So
dies.
Benjamin.
Useless demons again in a fight. The monkey beats up the bird.
Mm-hmm.
The bird should have taken out her eyes.
What do you mean?
The bird should have just dashed in.
Oh
her
yeah,
eyes
that's
are gone
true,
now.
yeah.
Monkey could
If eyes are
you're
gone, monkeys.
blind, is your demon? Is your
Yeah,
demon
it has to be because if the guy got shot and the
then
bird is like, you can't move the
Yeah.
thing anymore. So
But
it's
you're
definitely.
pointless then.
But
because then the point of having a demon would be, all right, I can't see now, but at least my demon can, so that's my eyes for me.
But
to be
no,
connected.
but
But no, if you're blind, and stuff, like, they're shit. They are shit. I'm not feeling them now.
I don't know. I doesn't get the yeah.
But that's all moved on now. And then the important part as well. So we've had two important things in this one. Is one that Mrs. Coulter is Lyra's mum. So the bad guy is Lyra's mum, which you may have guessed, but
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't believe it. And the other thing was she can make the compass work.
Yeah. Yeah. So she did the whole thing. I don't even know what
You set the dials to
the
what you want to
three-
know.
Yeah.
And it spins round
Yeah.
and gives you some other pictures. And to you, you're like, I don't even know what For us normal people, we'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what pictures to set it to ask it a question.
Yeah.
And then if it gave me an answer, I wouldn't know
don't
what the
know,
answer
yeah.
is. But it doesn't even do that. You would set it to ask it a question, and it just wouldn't answer it.
Yeah.
Whereas she knows somehow knows, this
Yeah.
means this, and then it works. It spins round, gives her an answer, and she can read it and
Yeah.
understand what the pictures mean.
Yeah.
And they're all gassed by it. They're
Yeah,
impressed.
because
And they're gonna use her as a weapon
For
now,
sure.
basically.
for sure. Because
They're gonna
now,
be
so
using
now
it.
they're like, yep, we need to go north. So, Tony Costa comes back, basically confirms that the alethiometer works.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, because she asked it like, "Where is that guy?"
yeah.
And it
right.
come back saying he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah.
And then
She
after
tells.
the fight,
She's told what's his name is it Father May or
know
whatever.
what his
Yeah,
name
the guy
is.
with the beard.
the guy from Game of Thrones,
Yeah, it is him, isn't it? Or his
Yeah,
name? The Lord Commander.
Lord Commander. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was him. Yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
cool guy.
What's the name?
Mormon, Commander
Yeah,
Mormon. Yeah.
But anyway, so she's told him that he's dead. She's like, oh okay, is it? He didn't really believe. It was a bit skeptical.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, and
You wouldn't
then
because no one can. Oh, because
True.
no one's even seen him really.
yeah,
Or he said anymore. I didn't think I'd see
Anymore,
one
yeah.
again.
So I
Which
think-
again sort of links back to that. Maybe it just was a normal thing to have these magic flies and these compasses that tell people things and magic and witches and stuff back in the day. Not even long ago, maybe
Yeah.
like 50 years ago.
yeah, because he knows about it.
And the magisterium have come in that time, made everything.
basically trying to
trim and
control
proper
everything.
and-
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense why the magisterium would, because they're trying to obviously.
I don't think that's the right saying. I just said trim and proper. Is it prim and proper? And even then, I don't think that relates to what I just said.
No.
Ignore that, please.
Nah, it's China nonsense.
Chance.
But anyway, so I get why the magisterium will obviously come in to want to control things, because that's what the government does, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's like,
true. No, I get it.
we want to be the only source of anything really. So they took away, because I'm sure if it was back in the day when everyone had an alethiometer, everyone would just know the truth, and
Yeah, you can't control
you can't
people when they
control
have
people.
knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're trying to shut down the websites in real life. They're trying to shut down internet. But anyway, it is what it is. But that's basically what basically like Google. It's like Google that knows things. Basically,
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
like-
It's in a world with no technology, she has the internet.
Basically, she has
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah.
But yeah, so says that so now, but then Tony Costa comes back, confirms that Benjamin is dead.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Everyone's like, oh, so the Egyptian master. I won't lie though, that Egyptian thing, I got gassed a little bit.
But with the
Egyptians. That was dope. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a big gas.
I was gassed. Anyway, they did that, so now they've gone. I
They're
think
ready for
we've kind of mixed it up a little bit.
Nah, it makes sense though.
But they've done that, and now they're ready for war, so they've gone for the north, and yeah,
they're getting ready now. I think.
okay, yeah. But then the Boreal guy obviously is shocked that Mrs. Coulter used the spy thing, because you know when it comes back when he was there, and I was like, so has to be really
bad
that even Boreal is like, you shouldn't be, because he does
what he wants.
Yeah, but the fact that he still went, he was shocked. Was like,
Yeah,
you really did that.
Them,
yeah, so I think they're really, really bad. But she doesn't really care.
They don't seem that
what
bad
she wants.
well.
But anyway, yeah.
It was an important one. We found out that who her mum is, and
Yeah.
it's the bad guy, Mrs. Coulter. And we found out she can read the alethiometer. And we're moving now. We're going north.
Yeah.
We're going to the wall.
We're going to the
White
wall.
Walkers and
White
that.
Walkers coming through.
Getting ready for the war. Hopefully there's going to be some dragons or some demons being useful. It's going to be bears at some point.
Yeah, I saw in the trailer a bear. Yeah, that'd be dope. I still believe I'll have a lion if I was.
I want to see some better demons in the next one.
And I still want them. I feel like I'm not convinced that they are useful at this point.
I need some proof.
I need something to happen.
But also, I think it's going to touch more, and now we're going to start following this wife and this kid. Maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe the guy. Maybe we'll find the guy that's been crossing over.
And then how did he know about crossing over? Did he just stumble on it, or did he research? Because we're talking about he was like in the Royal Navy.
They were going through his background. He was from here. He just did everything here. Then he crossed.
Yeah, and he was doing like expeditions and stuff.
Maybe someone taught him.
I feel like when he was probably doing the expedition, because like, they were talking about the government funded things that he was doing, which is what Lord Azrael's kind of doing more or less.
They're the same people, just from he's in our world and Azrael's in their world.
Yeah.
Maybe he is Azrael.
No, but
we seen a photo of him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has like a
and they all knew him.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's this week's
The Spies. That's the name of the episode.
The Spies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the war next one. I don't know what it's called, but
I have no idea.
Should be Gus. But check it out, BBC One, his Dark Materials. Boom.